But when it comes down to the Lord, I want to rush Him, waiting on the Lord. Waiting is a process, something one must proudly portray the wait. Waiting on the Lord. I don't mind waiting on Him. Now, it takes some time to learn how to wait on the Lord. But once you get to know Him and dealing with Him, know what He can do, know what He has done, know what He's about to do, you can say, I don't mind waiting on the Lord. When you wait on the Lord, good things happen to you. Blessed things happen to you. It's a certain way that you have to wait on the Lord. Somebody said, well, how do I wait on the Lord? There's a certain way you got to wait on the Lord. If you wait on the Lord, you got to be of what? Good courage. Wait on the Lord and be of good courage. Be courageous. You being that way because it's going to take courage to wait on Him. So many obstacles coming your way. The devil don't want us to wait on the Lord. If we wait on the Lord, He shall strengthen your heart. And the psalmist said, wait, I say, on the Lord. See it twice in the same verse. Wait, I say, on the Lord. It must be something to waiting. We heard a lot of cliches about waiting on the Lord. Good thing come in small packages. Wait on it. We go to McDonald's, and if that line is long, you say, look, I'm going to get out of my car. I'm going on the inside. Why? I just going to wait too. It's going to take too long. Then you get on the inside. The line is long. Then it drive through. And then you're at a crossroad. Am I going to stay in line inside the McDonald's, or am I going to go back and get a car again? Or else am I going to leave and go somewhere else? And use that old statement that Fox said, I ain't really want them grapes no how. Because he couldn't get them. So sometimes I don't really want no hamburger no how. But you hate to say that you just don't have no patience. Sometimes I've been guilty of myself from time to time. I know that light is about to change. So I kind of slightly mash on the gas to make sure, because I got a feeling, and just about time I get there, that light change. And you can't hit brakes, you might as well go ahead on. Then there's a train at the railroad crossing, and you know this train. He gonna get you. He's gonna get halfway to the street, and then it's gonna stop. Then the train gonna back up. And what we do? Sometimes when you see that train stop, we turn left. Was anybody in the car or not? Or at the stop sign? Turn left and go back all the way down 10 blocks, 12 blocks. Then you get on that street and he decide to back up on the train. Then he blocks that street. Then you turn around and go back to where you were first. Then he decide to move up. Then you're frustrated. And you just can't quite get yourself together. Patience is a virtue. You need that. If you had stayed there from the first time, it'd have backed up, you could have went on across somewhere. But because it backed up, they got one train that run in Portsmouth, I don't know. At a certain time when it comes, he gonna park the train. I don't know if he gonna get out and go to a store or what. But he parked that train, and then it's just running, and all the cars just sort of turn around. And that means they been waiting a long time. But waiting on God to bring a different respect than waiting for somebody else. When I was in school, they were so surprised that I raised my hand for an answer. Everybody bust out laughing. I said, please let him answer that question. Because we don't remember seeing his hand go up like that, and I don't know when. But it kept me so long, I forgot. I kept my hand up so long, I forgot what the answer was. And I told him, my patient ran out now, I can't think of the answer that I was going to tell you. But I don't mind waiting on the Lord. Sometime our church, you tell them you want them to do something, and they don't do it right then, you go and do it yourself. Take too long. And you try not to be like it was in the olden days. I said, now, get up and do something now. If you didn't, you get a lick somewhere. I told my mama that I was about 16 years old. She told me to do something. I said, in a minute. Something hit me in my back. Boom! It hit me in the back. And it didn't hurt me, but it scared me. She said, I want you to do it now. So I had to learn how to do things right then. But we don't have much patience today. You said, all right, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it, put it off another day. Another day comes, boy. Next thing you know, past due. If you did it the first time, you would have had it. But when you procrastinate too long, it'll mess you up. But when it comes down to the Lord, He said, wait on the Lord, be of good courage, and he shall strengthen thine heart. There is some blessing that come out of waiting. I can't remember where we were, and I can't remember where we were going there, but anyway, everybody said, man, we got to stay here, man, and wait, and wait. We didn't know why we had to wait, but we had to wait. Come to find out, there was a wreck. We had went the other way. There was a wreck, and we could have been in the wreck. But by waiting, it was clear then we could go through okay. If we don't want it to come, things to happen right then for us, it causes us to have a problem. Husband had to wait on the wife, get dressed. Excuse me, I clear my throat on that. The wife had to wait on her husband and get dressed. Amen, somebody. And that seems like that is a problem until they say, all right, remember how you rushed me. And you talking about when you come to bed, when you going trying to go to sleep. Yeah, right. But wait on the Lord. David had faith in the power of God. He had faith in the power of God. And when you have contact with God, when you have encounter with God, you know that God's time not like ours. And when God said wait, you might have gone wait. Can't do anything about it. God got both ends of the stick. You can't make him do nothing, can't make him stop doing nothing. You just got to take him at his word. And a lot of times, the psalmist will say, and again I said, wait. I thought I'd refresh your memory a while. First time I told you to wait. But again I said, wait on the Lord. If we can wait on God, as I forestated, good things will happen. I remember, I think it's alright to use this. Ella Rodriguez was wanted a house, but he had to have patience. But why he waiting for a house, he had to have somewhere to stay. So he took what he could, made out the best he could, and had that place for his family. But after a while, the word got out. He's been approved for this house. And man, you talking about a happy camper. Testifying about that thing. He had faith in God. That God was going to do what he said. And the reason we don't have faith in God, because we don't believe he'll do what he said. He'll do. So sometimes we'll take it upon ourselves to help God out. as if God need our help. And much help we can give God, my God. There's something to laugh at. Trying to help God out. But you got to wait on Him. In the olden days, growing up, when the biscuits get ready, we just had to have one. And now if we had to run, we get one of the biscuits, put it in our pocket. Because the biscuits are good when they're hot. And you forgot you put that biscuit in your pocket. And you wonder why your leg keep getting warm. And your leg get warm. You thought about it. Man, I had a biscuit in my pocket. Now you got a hot biscuit or a pocket full of crumbs. Just couldn't wait. You act like you had about a dozen people in your house. 6 brothers and 6 sisters. You trying to be the first one to get the biscuit. But wait on the Lord. Christians or the people of God do the same thing. They have a problem too. Of waiting on the Lord. Until they come to themselves. Then think about it. You know what? I haven't heard from God. God might be too slow for him. But it says, the Bible said, acknowledge him, and delight yourself in him, and acknowledge him, he will direct your path. You got to have knowledge of him. Put him first. Sometimes you got to tell the Lord, I asked you first. I put you first. I made sure I did that. Because I want to do it right. David said, the Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? Lord, the strength of my life, and for whom shall I be afraid? David known as the apple of God's eye. But yet learn. But he did learn. And that's why he can say, when the wicked, even my enemies, and my foes came up upon me to eat up my flesh, they stumbled and fell. He had an encounter. See what God can do. God brought him out. He said, though the host encamp against me, my heart shall not fear. Though it would rise up against me, and this will I be confidence. He had confidence in God. We ain't got enough time for one another. Y'all might not think so, but sometimes we ain't got time one for another. And I don't get to the point when y'all tell me that I'm too slow. I'm going to tell you the truth, I am. I'm just slow. I ain't trying to be fast. I'm just slow. I got a reason for being slow. If you wait, sometime the truth will come out. If you wait. For an example, you don't know who with you until tough times come. When tough time hit, then you start to find out that crowd of mighty scarce. At first, when everything was going well, it had a house full. Crowd of people everywhere. But when time get tight, when times get tight,